civilian intelligence and the defense headquarters staff that I work with, they know. And that was why we couldn't pursue that aspect that could have resolved that problem. Because you need to arrest people. And recently, 400 people were as sponsors of Boko Haram. Why is it that Buhari government has refused to try them?
So the government knows sponsors of Boko Haram?
Of course, it's in the news. In April this year, the government said they have arrested 400 Bureau de Change related, people that were sponsoring Boko Haram. They told us. And Abu Dhabi also helped us to arrest few Nigerians. Tried them. We know them. Why can't this government, if not that they are partisan and they are actually part of the charade that is going on, why can't they bring those people out for trial?
So the Bureau de Change operators on the one hand, but you particularly said people in government. Are those part of the Bureau de Change, or those people that you say are in government are still there, government is aware, and government is condoning them?
The people I mentioned that are in government are not these ones they just arrested. You remember this Boko Haram issue started since 2012. Yeah. And I was in the military intelligence that time. We arrested those people. It is my organization that actually conducts interrogation and interview. And they mention names. I mean, I can't come on the air and start mentioning names of people that are presently in government now that I know. Presently in government. That the boys that we arrested mentioned. Some of them are governors now. Some of them are in the Senate. Some of them are in Aso Rock. Why should a government try to cause this kind of embarrassment and insecurity to the sense of what happened yesterday? And the solution I gave them in 2017, because when I identified the center of gravity for General Shocking, and they couldn't pursue it, because some of them were ministers. And what I'm saying now, the Department of State Services are listening to me. They know them.
Yeah,
So the solution I gave them was that if we can't pursue the policy strategic level, because the people that we need to talk to are also, going to be difficult to deal with. I said what they should do now is to conduct two things. We should buy blames. The blames are not UAVs. They are not drones. Blames are equipment that can fly up to 10,000 feet, 30,000 feet, static if you want, mobile if you want, and they carry a lot of payload. We saw them in Afghanistan. We saw them in Kenya. This will be something that can give us real-time intelligence. And we can know where these bandits or terrorists, where they emanate from, and when they finish operations as they've done, where they go back to.
Okay. Well,
they did not buy this equipment up to.
Okay, you said quite a number of things. Let's pick up on some of them and see if we could make some, if you could shed some further light on some of them. Since 2012, I mean, you've been in operation, as you said, ever since that time. You questioned several people. Some people were identified at that time. Did the government at that time try any of them? Or were any of them also in government at the time?
No, the government did not try any of them, and the defense.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom. This is Radio Biafra House of Service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains MAZI Chinedu from Malu province of Biafra Land. We are here live and direct. Today is the 5th day of April 2025. Therefore, I welcome each and every one of you to welcome your friends and well-wishers onto this hallowed platform to join us through FM 102.1 in Biafra land or most part of Biafra land. We are on satellite. You can go to the radio section of Free to Air Satellite and you can be listening. Also, you can join us on IPOB Community Radio. It is a very low data consuming application. Moreover, in addition, you can also download Simple Radio and Radio Garden. These are two different applications which you can get in your Google Play Store. Once you download all these applications, you can now scroll, you can search for Radio Biafra London and you'll be listening. Moreover, you can also visit our homepage, our website, www.ipob.org. Click on live broadcasts so that you can listen. Therefore, invite your friends and well-wishers. As you may know today, without taking any much time, I will hand over the podium, the platform to our GOC, MAZI Chinasa, in order to address Biafrans and tell us what we should know. MAZI, please, you are welcome to the program. The platform is yours. Go on, MAZI.
Ndewo, MAZI Jonathan Chinedu. Thank you very much for hosting me on this particular platform. I think it's because of the timing, the time your program also is good also that other radio hosts, I hope one day they will also host me during the time they have program. But the thing is that sometimes their programs in the daytime is very short. Some of them have like 1 hour or maximum 2 hours. And our program here normally lasts 3-4 hours sometimes. But notwithstanding, Biafrans and all the lovers of freedom, my name is MAZI Chinasa. MAZI Chinasa served the indigenous people of Biafra as a member of the Directorate of State. I come from Obingwa. Obingwa is in Aba province. Today, 5th of April, I have come on this particular platform, the Radio Biafra, to address our people on vital issues that are surrounding our struggle, the issues bordering on the Fulani herdsmen, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, issues on farming season, and also to clarify and educate people about, for the past couple of weeks now, there are certain people from Imo State that have been releasing some documentaries that are very damaging to the name of IPOB, the name of ESN. They're trying to rope IPOB into what they did not know and into what IPOB have already raised alarm years back and continue to raise alarm on a daily basis. So tonight, I want, if you have pen and paper, keep it close to you. Mark today's date, because I will reveal certain information. One thing people have to know in this struggle is this. There are informations, if we release them before now, it won't make any sense to any one of you. There are certain vital information. If we tell you about this, you won't believe it. Sometimes some of you will see it as a trying to, blackmail or trying to, but it's good that certain informations the IPOB leadership decides or decided to declassify because the time is right to say those things to the public. And at that time, we are going to say it. I bet you will understand the story very, very clear. Today, I want to start with the issue of the Biafran struggle and the illegal detention of MAZI ChiNASA for nearly 4 years. Many people did not believe that by today IPOB will still be existing. Many won't believe it. Many have worked seriously to make sure that IPOB is destroyed since MAZI ChiNASA was renditioned from Kenya to Nigeria. And why many of us are not asking anybody for praises or accolades is because when you are called for a mission, when you are called to fulfill your destiny, nothing can ever stop you. Sometimes people don't remember. People don't understand that MAZI ChiNASA, who is in detention today, have never, or let me say never, have not fought to defend this struggle in the time of crisis, like many people have done for this struggle. Yes, MAZI ChiNASA is the leader of this movement, but the hardest period in this struggle, he is not always in the public. And let me give you an example. In 2015, when MAZI ChiNASA was arrested, was adopted in Lagos, it is this IPOB. Many of you out there, we all raised up, we mobilized, because MAZI ChiNASA is the symbol of this struggle, is the symbol for this present agitation for the restoration of Biafra. We mobilized that as of 2015, this IPOB, some people do not know what was called IPOB by then. Some of us, and many, they are still here today. We fought for 1 year, 7 months. We mobilized. We conducted one of the largest protests that ever happened in Biafra land. A protest from Ebanke to Asaba to Onitsha. People were coming from Aba to meet in Onitsha. Onitsha to Enugu. We fought 1 year, 7 months. And MAZI ChiNASA was later set free. After a couple of months, he was set free. The Nigerian military struck his home, where many people were killed. MAZI ChiNASA also during that time went into exile, went into hiding for 1 year, 1 month It is the same this men you are seeing today fought for this struggle. The same people, though some of them have backslid, some of them have given up, some of them have said they cannot continue. I mean, people fighting with their genuine heart, fighting with their money, fighting with their time. People who have shown resilience, consistency for over a decade. And MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, after 1 year, he appeared. Just after a couple of years again, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu now is being kidnapped. All the war, all the fight lies on some people's shoulder. For nearly 4 years, some men stood in the gap. We are not standing in this gap trying to hold this struggle for our own personal gain. We are not standing in the gap because of what IPOB can give to us. IPOB gives us nothing. IPOB, the battle for the struggle for the restoration of Biafra, it gives us gray hairs, sleepless nights. It bankrupts us, most of us, because there are people who came into this struggle. We know them from the time they entered this struggle. Because they have the opportunity to come on social media to speak. They came, some of them we know when they came, we know who they are. They hardly feed themselves. Today, some of them now are boasting how rich they are. They came to IPOB. Some of them are now living a luxury life. And when the gap for them not to have that luxury life, they turn around to blackmail IPOB leadership. They blackmail people who bring that money from their purse to support them. They blackmail men who had dedicated all their life to support them. And at certain time, I can tell you, Biafrans, for the past couple of weeks, I am into deep reflection. Deep reflection in the sense, does what we are doing, does it worth it for an Igbo man? For me in particular, I am into deep reflection. The people we are fighting for, do they even really know what we are into? Do they even really know what we are fighting for? Because for some people, they come into this struggle because they want to make money, they want to lie for this person, lie for that person, lie for this. They collect money, they go to beer parlor, they dance, they eat, they for their merriment. And I have said it on this radio since 2015 that I became fully out, because I know I joined this struggle by 2014 in UAE, by 2015. Even from that time, I don't even know the step to dance any longer. I lost everything because of freedom. There are people in this struggle. We are not complaining if you are being supported in this struggle or not. But it takes a heart of a gold for a man who have his own particular problems, have his own challenges, to raise money, to convince people, to raise money, to support some people who are dependent on this struggle. It takes a heart of gold. It's not anybody can do that. And all these things, we have done them over and over and over and over and over and over again, without no regret. But there comes a time in a man's life, you have to reflect what you are doing. In this struggle, there are people who are benefiting financially from this struggle. They are being supported in one way or the other. When they don't get that support, the only thing they can do for this struggle is they will turn around and start blackmailing this struggle, start blackmailing this leadership. That's the only thing they will do. Some people for over 10 years, over 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. For one thing, there is nothing wrong to support people. There is nothing wrong. It is our responsibility. If IPOB has the money, we are not going to only support on welfare. We will build homes, hospitals. Those things that the government have refused to do, IPOB will do them. We will have a very efficient security out. ESN will be robustly financed. But what we see is from those you don't even believe that they will, because of fund, because of finance, because of their own personal interest, that they will turn and blackmail people that did them nothing wrong. And that is why all of them will never see Biafra. They will never see Biafra. Whether they like it, it doesn't matter whatever they will do, they will never see Biafra. Biafra land will swallow them because they are evil. The evil they have orchestrated against this struggle since MAZI Chinása was rendition. It is better left for an imagination. Better left for an imagination. I want to ask some of you, those of you making noise both on social media, talking rubbish, you can do this, and ask yourself. Let me use myself as an example. In that social media, are you more active than me? Are you more active on social media than me? Tell me that special thing you are doing for IPOB that you will decide that it is to blackmail other people. It's only what you benefit because of your selfish interest. Most of you have immorality into the struggle, forgetting that what we are doing, it's supposed to be men of purity, men that are pure in what they are doing, both integrity, accountability, and otherwise. Most of you import immorality into this struggle, and you import it with impunity. You brought a dirty way of life into the struggle that people are giving their lives into. Most of you today that are dead, you died because women destroyed your people. Most of you in the prison today are in the prison because women destroyed you. Many of our men in this struggle who have lost their life is because of the dirty life they are living inside the struggle. And after you have messed your life up, you will come on social media and shout Chinása Nworu. The women, this woman that her nakedness was all over the social media. Do you ask yourself, you say, at what point can a woman go to this level to naked herself on a social media, on a video? If a woman can do that, that's to show you the caliber of the people they are. That shows you the caliber of men they are. That shows you the caliber of people who are coming and want us to respect them, to talk. When they don't get what they want from you, they blackmail you. When they feel they cannot seduce you, when they feel they cannot talk anything meaningful, they turn around, they blackmail you. And when they blackmail you, those who just have a hatred, they will jump and they will carry it to go. Everywhere, saying things they know and things they did not know. Why I am saying this, all these things you people do against the struggle, against the leadership of this struggle, ask yourself a question. That question you have to ask yourself, have you succeeded? Have you succeeded? There are people, as long as I know what I'm doing in this struggle, and Chukwu Kikabiam have said it, most of you who have engaged in evil doings against the struggle, all of you will die and this struggle will progress. It is the wish of Chukwu Kikabiam. Most of you must all go down 6 feet, as many of you are already going, because you are evil. When MAZI Nnamdi Kanu was renditioned, have all of you forgotten? Have all of you forgotten what we have passed through? Have all of you forgotten? Blackmail, only blackmail, sabotage, fund, seized of fund, blocking of fund so that ESN can no more operate, blocking of funds so that IPOB leadership can no more operate, blocking of fund in every aspect of this movement. Money was frozen. For what? To destroy IPOB. To destroy IPOB leadership. That was the sole purpose. One thing I am saying this evening is that I do not want it to come to a point Chinasa Nworu will open mouth and say certain things. I don't want that point. I don't want that day to come. I don't want that day to come. That day, may it never come. May that day, when I will be pushed to the wall, that will lead me to speak certain things, that I know if I say those things, this struggle will never be again. Maybe another generation will come, because I know it will have a devastating effect on this struggle. But even the people that know that I have respected them, I have kept silent, but on a daily basis, they continue to push. They continue to push. I am not the one that brought myself in this particular place. I am not the one. I am not the one. I organically emerged in IPO. I organically, from when I heard MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, I started it. And I can tell you, if it is not the wish of Chukwu Kikabiam, I will not be in this struggle. It's because I have this message for the freedom of my people. I have the message. It was not MAZI Nnamdi Kanu that gave me the message, but I heard his voice to confirm this particular mission we have all come from. I heard his voice. This was a message given to me in 2004. I heard his voice. His voice and his coming is a confirmation of what we are doing today. In all this, people are not thinking. I am asking most of you who have continued to maintain, I will not support this struggle only when MAZI Nnamdi Kanu comes out. But I can tell you that the Nigerian government has made it very known, if they don't tell you, so that you put it in your mind, that they will continue to hold MAZI Nnamdi Kanu until they destroy IPOB. If you don't know about this, know it this night. And all of you, knowing that when they destroy IPOB, what do you think will happen to MAZI Nnamdi Kanu? What do you think will happen to all these people in Biafra land? Nigerian government have made it clear. They have said it even to some foreign countries, to some diplomats, that they won't leave him until IPOB is totally destroyed. Until he must destroy IPOB. Some of you, I classify you people as saboteurs. Those who have, they said, I am not. Besides, one thing is that if you go and check the record of those people, they have never been supporting this struggle also, before now. But they are going to make the loudest noise on the social media. I don't want you to respect me. You didn't come to this struggle to respect Chinasa. I don't know who you are. It managed that all of us found ourselves at the hierarchy of this movement. And we are doing our best with the little in our possession. Most of you in Biafra land, you sell your own brothers, your own IPOB members as cheap as 100,000 naira, less than $100. You sell your own brothers. Most of you go to Nigerian government to collect 100,000 and point at an IPOB member and collect money from the government. Most of you are being promised that when you see an IPOB member, when we successfully catch him, they give you 100,000 naira. These are people who are all in this trouble. There are people in this struggle. Most of you, you come online, you are raking. Where is the ESN? Where is the ESN? First question you ask yourself, have you even supported this ESN? Have you? In your life? Knowing the difficult terrain and conditions in Biafra land, that for ESN to move from one location to another is logistics. ESN can be in many places, but they are not everywhere, every inch of Biafra land. They can respond to an attack if the community, like as I am talking to you people this evening, which we don't want, there is a community where Fulani is disturbing in Biafra land. And one of our commanders, ESN operative, was going into that community with some people to go and see what is happening. The chief, some people from that community ambushed him because they told them ESN, we don't know how. Imagine how they ambushed an ESN commander. Tomorrow, if we go there to take down the chief, people will say that ESN have come here to make problem. We are raising awareness so that most of you, where ESN is not, you can be able to protect your community, communicate the dangers happening in your community, so that ESN will be able to give a supporting hand in tackling insecurity, the Fulani herdsmen. Instead, some of you are waiting to sabotage your own brothers. People, you don't pay them. They're not coming to you. They're not coming to beg you. What they are saying, give us access. Allow us. We are informing you. Give us a blessing that these Fulani people, maybe because the chief, the PG, they are collecting money from the Fulanis. They have a connection with the governor. They have a connection with some army generals. They will not. Even if they kill the whole community, they don't care because they want people to be killed in their communities for them to take over land. That is what is happening in our land. Most of the work ESN does, you don't see them on social media. Sometimes, some of them you see is just to show you people that ESN is existing, that ESN is out there. Reasons, some people in this struggle, some people who feel they are privileged when ESN does some work, the royalty don't come to ESN to equip them more. You people don't know what the leadership is passing through. Immediately, some people see some work of the ESN. They got aware that ESN have successfully dislodged Fulani here. They ran to one politician around, say, have you seen? I told you that ESN is doing some good work. They need support. He take the money, put in his pocket. Later on, we will start hearing the accusation against the leadership. If in some we said ESN, they will tell them, oh, you know, they have given you people money. You people are here in the bush. The men will say, really? We're doing job. The leadership is saying, nobody give the leadership anything. If anybody in Biafra land for the past 4 years, MAZI Nnamdi is being detained, illegally detained, have supported any reasonable, have supported the activities of IPOB or ESN, let him come out. I challenge that person to come out and say it. If you take money and hand over to the siblings of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, to the lawyers, you are talking, you tell them you have given, they will tell you we have handed over money to IPOB leadership. All lies. Lies from the pit of hell. Lies from the pit of hell. Men are struggling to protect Biafra land. ESN operatives are living in the bush to protect Biafra land. When you hear about ESN operative, not this rubbish, people try to associate ESN with criminals. That from 12th December 2021, I started raising alarm on sets of criminals using the name of IPOB to commit crimes in Biafra land. And after they have done all these things, committing all these things, that is the reason they are holding MAZI Nnamdi Kanu strongly. Everybody can agree with me that MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, before now, his case was on treason charges. Before now, the case they say he jumped bail, his case was treason. It was a treasonable offense. I think everybody know that. As at the time they hold MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, it was a treasonable offense. And when they kidnapped him, renditioned him to Nigeria, kept him in the DSS dungeon, crimes started flowing in and out and in, being tagged on IPOB, tagged on ESN, tagged on MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. Today, his case now is on terrorist offense. When we were screaming, shouting, telling you people to understand the game of the enemies, most of you are not sophisticated in your reasoning. You reason just that buy and sell. Give me, I give you. Give me, and that the world doesn't work in this manner. When we told you people about the plans the government has against MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, against the plans the government has against IPOB, some of you will come. I am waiting for America. Tell Israel to come. Tell these people to come. I say to myself, you people are fools. You are fools. You are fools because you are waiting for those whom the instability in your place, you are waiting for those who were part of those that conspired that MAZI Nnamdi Kanu was rendition. You are waiting for those who knows that MAZI Nnamdi Kanu was being kidnapped and rendition. None of them said anything to you. None of them, till today, none of them have said a word. Are you not a fool? People come and write, go and make some paper, tell you, American government have stuff like this. Most of you foolishly, at your level, That was why somebody was out there. I have spoken to the president. I have spoken to this person. Biafra is coming tomorrow. All of you were jumping around because of those drama, those content creation. You continue to destroy what you have. IPOB is not against anybody who want to. Do you see us talk about any Biafra group that is operating on their own way? If it is only to create awareness, you are doing, do it. We don't have problem. If you just want to use it on a humanitarian side on Biafra, you do it. There are people talking about, they have picked up some things they heard from IPO and they have projected them. It has become a movement in its own way. Nobody challenged them. In Biafra land, most of you can see, to bring I remember one of our music, one of our brothers, one of the first early music they sang, is that Mr. Pro, All Hail Biafra, where he was talking about, this was around 2014 or 15, where he was talking about bring all of us that we are brothers. It was a music he sang during that time. But gradually, the message IPOB was pushing. Today, are we the only one preaching about that we are one people? Are we the only one preaching about? Today, you can find young men who are championing the unity of Igbo land, who are championing the unity of the former Eastern region, who are championing the unity of Biafra. But you will not, for you, because they didn't say, but when they are bringing our people together, it means a lot. IPOB, we don't oppose them. We applaud them. But they did not start by using the name of IPOB, doing things that are not good. They didn't use the name of IPOB to carry out kidnapping cases. They didn't use the name of IPOB to commit crimes. But they are doing some, even we are talking about today, people are proud to talk about Omenala. It was an IPOB. Return back to your roots. Though people have come also tried to use it in a wrong way. Those who have used it in a wrong way, also they're paying the price. Everything have a price. There are people who are also preaching, educating our people on the back to the root. Many of our cultural history, and it's all coming out. People are now more bold enough to talk about it. IPOB is because of IPOB, our traditional dresses are back. Our Isiago caps are back. It has become a global fashion. People now, it is IPOB that did it. It's IPOB. Because many of you have tried to demonize that clothes. You try to demonize our car. You try to demonize anything evil. At a point, some of you want to demonize cola nut. Cola nut. You demonize libation. These are all part of our life, our culture. Then people come in with different criminal mindsets without teaching our people those basic things they're supposed to know who we are. There are people who have come out in different ways to preach the gospel that will affect our society in a positive way. But this group of people, the moment MAZI Nnamdi was rendition, they came out. They came to buy over the DOS. The women came trying who they will seduce. I can meet you anywhere. You follow me, we do like this. They thought every man is a dog. They thought it's every man they can use their body to seduce. To tell you, hey, come, we do like this. We do. I'll say this one. They brought all kind of antics to make sure that the DOS is destroyed. They came into the leadership. They will call you and tell you, you don't know about this person. And this is somebody you have been working with for many years. Suddenly, somebody come out from somewhere, tell you, you don't know. You don't know about Chike Doziem. It's Chike Doziem that sold Mazi Nnamdi. You people are laughing. You don't know what he's doing. They turn around. They tell you, Chinasa Woru, that you people are talking. Even to the point, inside the DOS, some people that was, but though they got themselves, some people start to think, maybe it's true. These people, especially when somebody who will call himself a sibling of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we talk to somebody, tell him, you are in the DOS, you don't know these people are playing all of you. You don't know these people they are carrying money from the government. They bring all kind of lies and blackmail. What is the purpose of all those things? Can somebody tell me? Can somebody tell me the purpose? Can somebody explain to me? They are the same people. Oh, Chinasa Woru have built a 5-star hotel in Owerri. For 4 years, Chinasa have built a 5-star hotel in Owerri. The hotel don't have name. A 5-star hotel. A 5-star hotel. Even if it is 2-star. Nobody can give the name. Nobody can give location where this hotel is. Nobody can bring the picture. They continue to peddle this kind of lies. And when they tell you that Chinasa have built a 5-star hotel, you are here doing this thing. Go and take your own money. He ran away and looked for one politician to go to take money. They will kill him. Just like of recent, one of the stupid boys in Enugu who joined Eberima. Just of recent, he don't know they have caught one of his colleagues. He didn't know in Enugu. He didn't know they have caught him in kidnapping issue. Himself, he didn't know. I think he went to take money or what. They caught him. They asked him, where is your other people? He called that one. He told him, now they have brought money. He moved. This is the level. This is the people who come to fight for Biafra struggle. He said they have brought the money. He went to him to go to collect the money, the cash. He feed it. He went there. They catch him. When they caught him, they told him, where is other people? He said, 7. They are somewhere. He led them to where their gang were. They went there, caught more 7 people. With him, 8. With a friend, 9. The same night, they were executed in Enugu. And all the people they are working for will not say a word. They won't tell you. They won't tell you these people are gone. Quietly, they are eliminating all of them. Quietly, they are eliminating them. They are killing them on a daily basis. They are killing them. And nobody is saying anything. The thing they will do is, when they kill them, they look for more people to recruit. They blackmail the leadership of IPOB so they can recruit more. That is why a few days ago, the leadership released a memo against those who call themselves Elderly Council, IPOB Elders Council. I'm using this opportunity to warn them. It's not only the memo. An instruction has been given to every ESN in every state. If you eventually hear, or any coordinator in Biafra land, that there are people called elders, you are hosting them, recruiting our boys to hand them over. You and them, what will happen to you people will be better left for an imagination. Better left for an imagination. Because this is how we try to stop all these groups they are using, and they are operating in the name of IPOB. They don't want to operate in their own name. They are operating as elders, IPOB elders, deceiving our youth. Go to coordinators. Coordinators are recruiting people for you people. You go and form a criminal gang who is handling kidnapping cases for you people, handling and getting you money. And I am saying it this night, even from this night. In Biafra land, if I eventually got any information about any camp, kidnapping camp, reporting to elders and reporting to one mommy, let the men be moving around and intelligence come. There is one camp. The elders are recruiting people and they are reporting to mommy. Can not do this thing outside again. I'm not outside. Two people have come to destroy the life and effort honorable men are putting down for this struggle. You don't know that all these things Nigerian government are using it. You think you are smart. You don't know Nigerian government, the DSS is following many of you. Have every information, waiting at the right time to strike. The right time to strike you people. You're using the name of IPOB, the name of ESN. Use your name. Use your name. Remove the name of IPOB. IPOB is a name of many we are in over 100 countries. Your activities cannot blackmail the image of IPOB. People like us are fighting day and night to keep the name and restore Biafra so that we will not be associated with criminality. But every day, your greed, the urge for money is not allowing you people. Because we keep silent. We keep silent. We respect and uphold what we are doing. We know there are things, no, irrespective of anything, it is not meant for the public. We can handle it. But when you feel you can use it to blackmail IPOB, use it to destroy us, then I will tell you it will not happen. All of us came here with one purpose, the restoration of Biafra, the way our people are being marginalized, the way our people are being killed, the way ESM is a child of necessity, how Fulani men were killing and raping, disembalming our people, their bodies. Nobody was talking. Just like now, at their killing in Enugu, did you see the governor talking? Tomorrow he will come out, let IPOB just do one thing now. Tomorrow he will come out and start talking rubbish. That is to show you the level of stupidity of these leaders. Fulani man is ravaging his state. He cannot speak again. He cannot see again. Suddenly he has gone mute. Suddenly he has gone mute. So Biafrans and all the lovers of freedom, why I give this brief on this struggle is for you to know your activities. I am not asking you to come and bow for IPOB leadership. If you know what you have to do, you do. But I'm promising everybody this night, the blackmail is enough. Let me make it as a warning. In this struggle, nobody will ever blackmail me again and go free. I will not blackmail you, but I will bring your issue in the public. I can tell you, nobody in this struggle, I have no information down to where he is, his past life, what he has been doing. There is nobody. If you are a principal officer in IPOD, if you are a leader in IPOD, I have information, your activities. This is how IPOD is now. We have all. And I know if you have mine, come outside and say it. You cannot come to IPOB to blackmail anybody. You blackmail me, you blackmail the leadership, that was years back. If I hear any blackmail, somebody blackmail me, you blackmail, I will come. If the one I cannot, I feel you are doing it with impunity, I face you if you want it, anyhow you want it. I am ready to give it to you. I'm just saying it now so that some people will come in, don't say like that. Nobody should tell me that. Nobody should call me after this program and tell me, don't threaten people. It's a lie. You blackmail me. You try to say you want to destroy me. If I try to clarify myself, you insist. If I can get you down, I will get you down. It is because what you want is to destroy people. If I keep silent, you will destroy people for no reason. I am not that people some of you think you can blackmail or like do like this. I look at you, I leave because I know. And especially I know the people who does the blackmail. Not anybody in IPOB is doing this blackmail. They are out there. We know them. We know them. Very foolish set of people. Very foolish set of people. Men of no honor. They come to blackmail you. And some of the girls you will see blackmailing, these are prostitutes. If I say it, they say, if respect is a reciprocal, that you cannot come out because you feel you can buy data or one IPOB member can send you money to put data, you come out, you talk rubbish. What you don't know in IPOB, you come, you talk. Some of these people talking this rubbish, they can't even pay their house rent without begging. They cannot pay their house rent without begging. They can come online only through begging. If you don't give them credit, if you don't send them money, they cannot broadcast. They cannot. Year to year, if year finish, they cannot provide. They cannot pay their house rent. What are they doing for IPO? They come online and start talking rubbish. Thinking that after blackmailing, you come and say to me, who will speak with you? Who will speak with you? Who are you? Onyekebo. Onyekebo. They will come and have meeting with you to talk to you. Onyekebo. Onyemunoge. MAZI Chinedu. I will stop on this thing. If you have any question before I go to the second point, please ask me. There we watch next.
No serious issue anyway. It's only to add about the warning, really, about recruiting our people in one way or the other. That is the only thing. Because our people, many of our people are really gullible. So that is the main thing. So you can continue to the next exposition. Please go on.
Okay, Mazi. Why we are doing it, because there is not going to be, the line is not going to be open tonight. So at the moment I finish every topic, MAZI Chinedu, if you have a question, you ask me so I can go to the second topic. That is it. The second topic I want to talk based on the flyer that we sent out there is exposition of those behind the killings in Osun and why IPOB should not be accountable for the killings and various atrocities that took place in Osun, Imo State. Hope Uzodinma and his cohorts should desist from tagging the killings and all those heinous crimes on IPOB. Biafrans and all the lovers of freedom, a couple of weeks back, all of you saw a video trending all over the social media. A video that was released by people of Osun. They say they call themselves Osun Initiatives. These Osun Initiatives, they're based in Lagos, sponsored by Hope Uzodinma. These are all his political talks. Number one, I am not going to talk about, many people know about Olo more than me. People, we have in IPOB members who are holding top positions in IPOB. They can talk about Olo more than me. But what I'm trying to portray this evening is the attitude that some people in Olo maintains. Some of them will come, especially those in the political circle or those working, hoping in the next election they will go for local government chairman or House of Assembly for what they did with Hope Uzodinma. So for that reason, everything they want to target on IPOB. They are the group set up to attack IPOB. And from this evening, most of them we are going to declare passing no grata on them. Anywhere we see them in Biafra land, we will have problem with them, even abroad. Because the attitude they have, knowing quite well that most of these people committing these crimes have nothing to do with IPOB. They themselves are part of those criminal groups. Biafrans, the moment they hold MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, everybody have to ask himself this. IPOB is in all the southeastern states. It's everywhere, not only the southeastern, to the coastal area, to Lagos, everywhere. Why is it that everything happening only happens in Olo, the hometown of Hope Uzodinma? Because he feels this is the place he can control the crime. He can control things that are happening. And be able to present his case against MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. Because he was the one they gave the contract to make sure MAZI Nnamdi Kanu is pinned down. Some people running to him are going to take money, they talk, they're going to take money, they're going to speak, thinking they are negotiating with a human being. Knowing quite well this is the man who have the contract. Hope Uzodinma, Dave Omahi, Yes Owike. This and Asari Dokubo, these four group of people were responsible in many killings, and the group of Eberima, the author criminals, because they are all working together. They may have problems. After all, themselves, they kill themselves sometimes. Even the author criminals, they kill themselves. They can accuse you of one thing or the other, they kill you. It doesn't mean they don't work. That is why you see from time to time, some of them do go to meet Hope Uzodinma. Maybe if things have gone wrong, they may be killed. When MAZI Nnamdi Kanu was rendition, where did the criminality start? In Olo. It started from Ihala side. Before you understand, it was in Olo. All of us have forgotten about Kotokot. That Imo State has been a place where organ trafficking is always when Okorocha was there, the kind of crimes happening in Imo State was not happening that time. Yes, there may be life, immorality lives, all this kind of, with hotels everywhere, but not to the level of what, because every leader that takes up a state, what will happen in the state will show the kind of personality he is. It is very simple. When you see a personality, if you see an Oko take over a state, you will know this one is Oko. If you see somebody who is doing something in the state, you will see this is a man of his own class. Their actions will always reflect in the state. You yourself, you can be the judge. Look at Abia State. Irrespective of anything, Anambra, okay, they have, but look among all of them, look at Imo State. This is where somebody who was a hired killer, a criminal, later joined politics, become a governor. A governorship he did not want, a governorship from fourth position through their kangaroo Supreme Court was handed over as the governor of Imo State. When the election was coming, this thing started. Therefore, every time you will ask yourself, how is it that people from a body state were coming in hundreds inside Olo? Who was mobilizing them? Who was mobilizing them from a body state? Why are they not carrying out those actions in? Because they wanted a particular place, a particular scene where the crime will be conducted, orchestrated, they collect evidence they want, they have their people in those places. Hope Uzodinma in Imo State, all the people being chased in prison, and all the people that are, especially from South Africa, all of them have returned back in Imo State, involved in drugs, in human trafficking, organ trafficking, kidnapping. There is nothing they are not involved in. And I will mention some names this night. I will mention the names. When they were gathering all these people in Imo State, have one of you forgotten us back from River State? Before they were being killed, Asari brought his own men. All of you have forgotten so soon. Ospak was handed over from Ibocha. Even some IPOB members that joined the Berima. They paid them, they said they were confused. They were confused. They were said they are giving them salary 150,000. Some IPOB members started to mobilize our own people to come and fight in Imo State. Tiger Michael, the former Biafra land coordinator, participated in this, in recruitment for Asari. All of you know about General Playboy, though he have later died. And I told him, I said, you are working, IPOB pay house rent for you. IPOB take care of you and your wife. IPOB pay house rent for you and your wife. Your grandfather died, IPOB brought money to help you to bury. And after you turn around to go to work with the enemy, I told him that leg you move out, you never come back alive. And he never come back alive. Later join Asari. I mean, IPOB, he has 2 wives. IPOB pay house rent for them, giving them money for him to be, you understand me, to, at a point, say his grandfather died. I know how much we brought through the leadership when Mazina Mekano was there to support him, to bury his grandfather. After, when the Berima come, I tell like this, you people are not bringing money. They are taking us to America. They say they will take us to go to America to train us. And after all those lies, he go and join Asari. They turn to Asari. They send him. In that operation, he was the only one that died. Before they bring his body, he died in their camp. Ochandebereba IPOB Mbok. At the end of the day, they were coming to Imo State. Dave Omahi were shipping. The Perima people, these women in America were organizing. Politicians were gathering their own men. Everybody wanted to keep his men where it is happening. Politicians in Imo State have their own men. Ebubago and the coastal people from the coastal region have their own camp. In this particular camp, you heard them, they were talking about. You know, when they talk those things, I said, really? I say, really? All of you knows that this boy, I have called his name on many occasions on Radio Biafra, B44. B44 was the first person who took over that produce that they were showing in that program. They were molesting people. They were charging people until they started killing. They killed many innocent people in that place. The people that were showing that video never tell you that IPOB members were killed in those communities. IPOB members. It is the boy they call B44. The police, they know. The DSS, they know. The military, they know. Whole bunch of them, man, he knows. This B44 that is working with them. They will see this politician, they will so go from this side. Some politicians controls them. He was the one in that produce. When he was in the produce, after he was dislodged in that produce, I think Ebubago people was coming there again until they dislodged Ebubago there also. Then another guy they call Perry. Perima also upper pilot. He came back there with another boys in that produce. They call him Perry. They killed them there. The Perry lost his life that place. They killed all of them there. But today, in all that place. Today, the also people, the House of Representative of Osun, I don't know the name he called himself, is coming out to tell us it is ESN. That it is ESN, IPOB. When they know the criminals in their own community, when they know most of those boys in their own community, they were their political thugs. And everybody was using the name of IPOB. I am sorry to say this. If you go to Olo, women, it's a very complex situation in Olo that they are trying to tag this thing on IPOB. Widows, women, they are all negotiators of kidnapping. They snitch. They snitch at each other. They snitch at each family. They snitch at anyone around them. Women, widows, they are negotiators. They snitch their own children who is not bringing money. They will snitch. This is how complicated Olu issue is. Let me tell you something. Most of you know Chief Tony Chukwu. All of you know from, I think, Ida or something of that nature. Most of you know him. He's a big politician in Imo State. A very good ally with Hope Uzodinma. Very good ally. These are people who want IPOB to destroy. They are all partners. It doesn't matter. We know what everybody is doing. His boys. All these politicians have boys in their place. Boys they used to defeat. Those his boys join. How did they join it? That is the first question. I'm not saying he's the one who sent them to him. I'm not saying like that. No. But his boys from his community were part of the criminality going on in Osun. And at a point, people were saying, your boys not there. Because every politician in Imo State want to have their representative inside that Osun Valley. So that if any crime or if anything want to happen to them, they will say, no, my Oga, they bring money. We know that attack. Most of the politicians is like that in Imo State. They pay them loyalty. They pay. So if your boy is there, nobody can plan to go to attack their Oga. That is where they stay, to attack their opponent. In that also, they plan everything there. Along the line, when the issue had become so serious, Tony Chukwu decided there are, I think, 5 of his boys. He said he want them amnesty because the boys, like, they became tired from the attack happening there. They start begging for amnesty. When they were begging for amnesty, the man went and convinced them that he will get them amnesty with Hope Uzodinma. He took them. Tony Chukwu, Chief Tony Chukwu. He took these 5 of them, 4 or 5 of them. He took them to government house to hand over to Hope on amnesty. When he went there, Tony said, Hope told him that they have to leave them for like 3 days so that the DSS, all these people will make, take their statement, everything, how they take amnesty. At the end of the day, they will come. He said he should give him 3 days so that the DSS can handle all these things. After 3 days, Tony Chukwu returned back. Hope Uzodinma have executed all of them. I'm not, when I'm talking now, they will say, who is this guy? Where is this guy getting this information? But this is what is happening. Hope executed all of them. And why this guy is angry is because he was the one, through one guy they call Senator. He was the one that brought Butozo for a negotiation with Hope Uzodinma, with his deputy. Butozo, which is Tempo, came for negotiation with Hope Uzodinma. And it is this Tony Chukwu, through that senator, that strike the deal. Then the deputy went for this discussion. What was the 3 things Butozo? They use the name, somebody killing and many. Listen, because that is what is happening to many people, that they will run to go to speak for IPOB. That is, when they do those things, people see IPOB as who are these people? Stupid people. When IPOB has things to discuss, somebody will run, say he's coming to speak for IPOB. You don't speak for IPOB leadership. Why are we saying you don't speak for IPOB leadership? We have our quality, we have our demand, we know what we are pursuing. Our demand is not those things you are going to talk. When they took Butuzo to ask him what they will do so that peace will be, Butuzo said 3 things. Number 1, he used the name of MAZI Nnamdi, the person committing all those crimes. You see how they are attacking MAZI Nnamdi. You see how they are attacking MAZI Nnamdi. Butuzo told them for him to peace to remain, they should release MAZI Nnamdi. Of course, that is what every criminal is using in his criminal activity. 2, that they are holding his girlfriend. They should release his girlfriend, Chinasa. 3, that they are holding the dead body of some of his people. They should give them the dead body and the Igonso dead body. Are you people hearing? These are people that say they go to negotiate. This is the negotiation. Give him the dead body of some of his men. So this is the negotiation because of your wife, your girlfriend, and people they killed. You people have in the you put MAZI. This is why you are killing and maiming our people, kidnapping them. Before they hold your girlfriend, were you doing that crime or not? You already into crime because politicians are involved. That is why they can go and call a criminal to come and talk with him because they know him. If it is Biafra agitation, why they don't talk to the leadership of IPO? I want to know, MAZI. MAZI, if it is for the agitation of Biafra, if it is for agitation or what, if you say it is IPOB that have caused the problem in Olu, in Imo State, why you don't approach the leadership of IPOB? This is a question everybody must ask this thing. You said IPOB and ESN is what is causing that problem. The leadership of IPOB are known around the world. The government, you people know them. It's only in blackmail you can talk about them. Then if you want to talk about those things, who are you going to approach? Who are you going to talk to? You're supposed to talk to the IPOB leadership. You can sell IPOB leadership. Look at your people are doing this, doing that, doing this. Then you work with our IPOB leadership. Tells you if they are under our command, we will tell you these people they are under our command. We will stop them today, tomorrow. If they are not under our command, we will tell you they are not. They are criminals. Handle them as criminals. But they will not come to IPOB leadership because they know.
MAZI, before you continue, let me ask here for clarification, for clarity's sake, because I know it might be in the mindset of people. When you talk about contacting or talking to IPOB leadership, is there any line of communication for these people that they can easily contact IPOB? MAZI, please clarify there, please.
MAZI, there is always line of communication. Are you hearing me? They know the people they can reach to IPOB leadership. MAZI, they speak to some people also. They told them about IP. Do you understand me? They say that we are stubborn. That is normally what they say. They said we are stubborn. That is one of the things. MAZI will always, MAZI, let me tell you, if people want to reach IPOB leadership, it's very simple. We are not hidden. There are many channels people can reach us. There are many ways. There are many ways, and I don't have to start saying it here. There are many ways. Through both our legal team, through welfare, through our media line. We have all. We have our inquiry line. Somebody can send somebody say, get me in touch with this person. Get me in touch with this person. Get me in touch with this person. There are. So anybody who tell you that he doesn't know how to, is a liar. They prefer to call Butuzo to come to, and he told them about his girlfriend. So it is the decision. So what you are telling me, are you understanding me that why we are fighting and people are dying, the negotiation was his girlfriend. right? Was because of his girlfriend and the dead body of some of his criminal gangs, apart from Ikon's own that he's talking about. Because they will always look for something that looks genuine and attach to it. So let's say, Mazi, let's say that the hope who's on him tell him now, okay, I will release your girlfriend. I will give you the dead body of one or two person. Okay, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, I will see how to do it. Then what happened? The Biafra story is finished. Right? The Biafra story is finished. Mazi, you come and see politicians who masterminded the killing in Olu from Chinasa Nwaneri, from Ani Feke, to retire the state justice, is it CJ Akolisa? These people, they were behind killings. If you see that Akolisa, where he's talking about how to kill, who to kill, and who not to come, then when these people are doing, there comes this new guy, a tell or the name, who is ranting rubbish. Do you understand me? Just we are waiting for him. If they intentionally they are hitting everything of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the people did not understand that all these videos they are trying to really show you, they don't know this. They are preparing what they want to show the world, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed this. It is under his instruction. Because those people, many of these criminals were the other criminals, you understand me, they were using. People did not know this is something programmed, how they want them to play. At the end of the day, the guy who championed it for them, he's in jail. He's out of the public space. He's in jail. Just within and they can use you and work. If you make yourself available to work, you work, they remove you also. He have finished working for them. They have removed him from the way. Now they want to contend every other day. They are killing them on a daily basis. Mazi, these people in Osun were very quick to go to a camp they know. The question is this: why did I'm asking them? Those Osun initiative, go to the back of Olu LGA headquarters, beside the Ukweto. I want you people to go there and show the world the coverage of the bones and skeletons of innocent people massacred in that place. Back of Olu local government headquarters, beside them, go there. Let them take people there and tell us that IPOB killed. Let them take people. Let them take some media people. Let them go at Olu Stadium, close to Nkweto. That is the same Olu Stadium. Let them go there and tell us. Show us video. If the people killed there are IPOB or ESN, they were the ones occupying these places. That is only what we want. They have gone to produce and tell you IPOB. Let them go to the back of Olu Stadium. Let them go there. Show us video. Let them bring it. If they don't have, we help them and bring. Let them go there and show us. Let us go also at the back of the local government or local government headquarters, beside them, and see the atrocities, the genocide committed against innocent people. And at the end of the day, they thought they are the only ones that have the camera to come to say IPOB did this. They are preparing documentary they are using against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, against IPOB. Let me leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because they are looking at the bigger picture. That is why they are heaping it on IPOB and ESN, because their target is how do we destroy IPOB and ESN. That is all their target. People that are in IPOB, you say you don't want to listen to the DOS, but you can use the name of IPOB and the ESN to go to make kidnapping. You can use the name of IPOB and ESN to go and carry out kidnapping. organ trafficking. At the end of the day, I don't listen to them. You are not listening because you're a criminal. You don't want people who will tell you what you are doing is wrong. And I'm telling all of you, use that name of IPOB and ESN. This 30th May, I guess run off for with that kidnapping money, all this thing, all of you will go down. Ala Biafra ga-elo unu niile. Ọ ga-elo unu niile. Mazi in Imo State, because why I am talking about these things they did in Osun. They are trying to portray, put on IPO the name. Mazi in Imo State, the same Imo State, Tiger Base. People in Owerri are supposed to know because these ones, when they are conducting it, it's only when it was now they will call IPO the ESN. The crime happening in Owerri, Wedra Junction. If you are coming to Mbise Road, Wedra Junction, this was Arebelu. You understand me? That road, the Nigerian Tiger Base, they have everybody. If you are in Owerri, listen very well, so that tomorrow, listen very well. You see that road, Wedra Junction, there is a black shuttle bus that is coming, always picking people in. Take people, if they just be at that junction, they see any nice car, they follow you up, they kidnap you. Wedra Junction, if you are coming from Mbise Road, there is one place they call Ozarebelu. When they kidnap you, they move you to that particular place. They don't take you to Tiger Base. But they are coming from Tiger Base. These are kidnappers, criminals also. And the guy leading this operation from there with Tiger Base, his name is Chinedu Iweke from Umo Okereka. I have him say. His guy name is I Love My Wife. I am his guy name. Chinedu Iweke from Umo Okereka. I have him say. He is a returnee from South Africa, a criminal in South Africa. We have encountered this guy around 2022 when they have one kidnapping, around they took from one man 7 million or 10 million. They shot themselves. That was the first time we get in contact, and he disappeared since that time. And later we found out he have joined a Bubago being with, because after they caught him, I think he agreed to join with them. Now, this is somebody who came from South Africa with a polo team bag. Today, from kidnapping, he's working there, he's building a big duplex in his place, in Omokri. He's a returnee. There are countless evidence. People they are kidnapping, they collect money. Nobody is talking about it. Nobody. And they continue. Nobody under the guise of government. If you pursue them, there's some of those criminals also whom they were working for politicians. Some of them have drift and joined their godfathers have returned them back now to Tiger Base because ESN on that side. They are now all of them in Tiger Base. These people continue to orchestrate crime and also in Olu. Politicians involved. People will say, why you talk about that? You after you talk about this, Mazi, today they are now telling us in Olu that people, cult members are killing cult. They are attacking. This is what we have been saying all this while. Crimes that are happening in Olu have do you understand me, hands. It's not one people. But everybody knows the one they are doing. But all of them are into the same thing. Everything was do it, hip it on IPOD, hip it on ESN. They were assassinating people. You see these cult boys. Everybody knows that in Nigeria, in abroad, go to Europe, from France to Italy, you go and see what the cult guys are doing. Human trafficking, girls trafficking, drugs, illegal bunkering, everything. They are known. Most of them are having problems. Now, you come to Edo State, which is the headquarters of the cultism. Edo State has put a 21 years jail term. 21 years jail term for cult activities. And while Edo State have put those laws, most of our people operating, all of them are descending, coming back because they don't want to get the wrath of the law in Edo State. They are returning back. Cultism is killing people. It is happening in Imo State also, happening in Anambra. The same cultism is what, I think last 2 years, this boy, they called Cubana Chief Priest, hosted a cult members in Concord Hotel, Imo State. Army, anti-cult, they were all protecting them. They were brandishing guns and all these things. Did anybody say anything? These are people causing insecurity in our place. I mean, they are going, they will say somebody they kill him, they say he's a cult member. But I mean, can you understand that this person hosted the whole cult members in Imo State? And today, as they have put their chief autopilot in the prison, now they are telling us some killings are cult members, killing in Olo. They are not talking. They are not talking. They are not facing the reality. And until Olo people face the reality and say what is happening in their community, that hitting them, tagging them on IPOB and ESN, they will never find peace. If you go to Olu today, Mazi, for example, in the side of Omak, let me give that example. Do you know youth from the same society who are cult members are threatening their own people? If you build a house, they will tell you, this is your house. You build here, it's not supposed to be here. You pay us 15 million naira if you want this house to be here. And the boys are from their community. The boys are from their place. Tomorrow, you don't give them the money, they go and burn your house. And they will turn, they tell you, say, I be your members. I mean, in all, there is any type of crime, you found them there. South Africa returnees, found them there. Everybody is on a fast lane to kill each other, and they hit them on IPO. We are not talking about drugs. We're not talking about land disputes. We're not talking about political assassination. We're not talking about business gone wrong in diaspora. We're not talking about, you understanding me, deals like the one I send you money as I didn't pay. They say go and assassinate you. We are not talking about all the Yahoo. We don't talk about that. Every crime is hit on IPO just to destroy the image of IPO. You see what is happening daily. Go to Olo. Today, you see most of them, they are being pursued. They are there talking. Their own people, they are being pursued, are now running to Arundizok, to Okigwe. If they go, let me say this thing, because if I say our people are not condoning crimes, I am lying for you. Mazi, let me tell you what is happening in Arundizok and Okigwe now. Most of them who have run from Olo will run and go to a house, a big house, a man that have a house or a family. They carry gun and say, I'm going to live with you here. As I'm going to live with you, you will leave the house. Find another place to live. But if you tell somebody that I am here, I will come and kill you. He have told you to leave. Listen, he have told you to leave your house, pack your things and leave. They occupy your home. Some of them, they ask them that they occupy their home. They will lie and tell you that they rented their house. Mazi, are you understanding my point? If you ask them, somebody is living in your house, you say, I rented it. You rented it. And somebody is in your house committing crime. Tomorrow, when they catch the person, you now tell us that you came to my house. He said, if I talk, he will kill me or he will bomb my house. For that reason, I refuse to talk. But you forgot, any day they will catch him. Any day they will catch him. You are not going to be free. Your home may also be demolished because they take over your house. They will go for a kidnapping. kidnap somebody, break into your house, because they are no more staying in the bushes. They are now in homes. They now, if the government comes there and rescue any kidnapped victim, your house risks demolition. Why don't you go and report to any security agency you feel that is the people you trust, and tell them, people are in my house. They have taken over my home. But he told me if I do like this or do like that, he will kill me. But you keep it. And what gave you that mind to start telling people it is? You are telling them it's on rent. I gave them, I want to live outside. Why are you lying on the very sensitive issue? Why? You don't have AZ. You don't have PGs. You don't trust anybody in your community. You don't have anybody you can go and say, this is the situation we are having. Everybody knows that Okigwe, Arundizok, some part of Arundizok, is the criminals are shifting to that area. The problem is they continue to kill them. They continue. As they are doing those things, they kill them. You don't see them come and talk. The one that they call Gentle, they continue to massacre his team. His senior brother was killed the other day. His senior brother. His senior brother, you will know that they are family of criminals. And I don't want to mention the name, but people, they know. The senior brother was killed in this thing. They killed him and burned him. And he's still making noise. Killing his own people. Upon all these things we are saying, the government will not. They know. They copy this. Every one of them. They get this broadcast. But tomorrow, they will tell you their IPO. Go to Mulolo Ibe. When they were committing this crime, trying to run, I don't want to mention them. There was somebody. There is one stupid man. I don't want to mention his name. When these boys were doing this thing, they helped them to settle in Okiwe. And today, these criminals have overwhelmed them. When the criminals are destroying other places, tell them, no problem, you people can come this side and settle. Today, they brought them. You are living far in Abuja or in Lagos. And now the boys have overrun your communities. And when they overrun your communities, you come and say, where is ESN? Have you ever supported this struggle? If you come in the actual sense, ESN was not formed, do you understand me, to go with we? Never. Why we are even going after some of them is because of the bad name they have given us. ESN was formed to protect Biafra land from the marauding Fulani herdsmen. Most of these criminals, we are going after them is because what they are doing in our land, using our name, kill our own people, and at the end of the day, you tag the bad name on IPO. You want to, if you see all these people, I want to do my own, it is just because they know they are using it to enrich. They have a criminal mindset. Everything is business for them. Everything is business. Because of money, they have, and all this money, what are they doing with it? They do. People are not seeing the level of crime. People, youth, they are breeding for criminality. People are not looking at it. Olo has become a Colombia of Africa. That's Colombia of Nigeria. Olo become Colombia. Look at small boys. I posted the video the other day. Do you people see those small kids? 12 years, 13 years. They are telling you the class of drugs they are using. 12 years. He told you, I'm using weed, I'm using cloud, I'm using this. And the people are looking at them. These are the people. These are the things they are producing for us in a society. That is it. Imagine those boys at the age of 13, 14. They can snitch anybody. they can kill. It's just the next thing is gone. Next thing will be gone. They can kidnap, they can do anything. And those age, if they cannot, they are high spies. There is nothing they cannot do. Drugs. Imagine your own son at the age of 12 years. Imagine your own son, 12 years. He smoked weed. He smoked cloud. He smoked colos. Some say he take cocaine at the age of 14. And we have churches everywhere. We have leadership. We have community leaders. We have people. All of them are there. Hence, our society is degenerating into a monster. Crime. And they just find IPO. And I bet any one of them, in all these criminals they have caught, have any one of them mentioned he have a link with IPOB leadership? Have any one of them mentioned that he have a link with IPOB leadership? Apart from this stupid guy whom we are trying to rescue from when autopilot was taken over, who went to mention my name one time. Because that is what Hope was looking for, that opportunity. Come and mention my name. They paraded in NTA. The Nigerian government knows those behind crime in Nigeria. The police, they are involved. The Fulani herdsmen, they are involved. The Nigerian military, involved. The Perima group, involved. Politicians, involved. Many of these people you see, involved in criminality. Many of these guys, the ones you see spreading money, most of them involved in criminality. Some of you are not reasoning. Look at Anambra. Just few people that we arrested. Do you see the tempo of crime have gone down? You people don't know anything. Everybody, because somebody will come give you 100,000. You, even if he's a criminal, you support him. Somebody will come and give you Zunegi Moto because in your life you have never gotten a car. Enyegi Moto. While he's a criminal, he's doing something that is destroying the society. You keep silent. They say, happen, because you got a car. But you don't know that the damage they are causing in the society is more than you can even think. You said you are a native doctor, and the kidnappers who are killing people will come to you. You will do juju for them, so that the person they kidnap will pay money. They pay money, you take your share. Are you not a kidnapper? Are you not a kidnapper? No. Tell me you are not a kidnapper. You are communicating with kidnappers. They come. They said we are going to make magic. If they may do juju for us, so that our business, which business? We are into kidnapping. They give us, okay, give us now 40, 60. If they pay 100 million, I have 40 million. At the end of the day, the person maybe paid the money after died, or he didn't die. You take your money. For you, it's a legal business. No way, help me. Hotels. One thing I want to talk. You see these hotels that they have built everywhere in Biafra land. It is time the government, you see the state governors, let them go and look into hotels. The state governments in Biafra land, the governors should set out rules how hotels must operate in Biafra land. Things are happening. If you see any business, you see Igbo people. Whenever you see everybody rushing hotel. And the governors have a role to play because they are the one. Because IPOB, we don't say what we cannot do. We're not telling you we are going to hotels to do, but we will do one thing. In my next broadcast, or before my next broadcast, all the hotels in each state where heinous crimes are being committed, all the hotels in Biafra land where people are being, when they kidnap, they put them in hotel until they pay. Hotels that are dealing, they bring in people there, they miss. Their body parts are, do you understand me, are sold from hotel. All hotels that they are using in all these illegal, children are missing there, all kind of things are missing there in that hotel. Before I come my next broadcast, I will list all of them. Anyway, if you know you are a hotel, you build it. It is not for genuine business activities. It is to, when people come into your hotel, they are missing. Somebody come in, they hold you, kidnap it there until they pay. Take all your card. You take it, all these things, and push you out. Or they kill you. That is what they are doing. You will be in the room in the night. They will come in. They are hotel owners now. How can in a hotel you are sleeping? Why sleeping? Some people will sleep inside the night. Some people in their wardrobes, there are tunnels from the wardrobe. From the bathrooms, there are tunnels. You'll be sleeping, they come in. If they target you, you have money. This is how they will wipe all the money you have. If they feel you cannot kill them, they can take you away from that night also. They can also kill you, disembowel your money. Many hotels are doing these things in Biafra land. And most of the big men owns these hotels. Most of the people you think you are respected own these hotels. Hotel. Nobody's lodging there. Hotel. If people come and if somebody come in there, they miss. They rob you. You feel. The government is not talking anything. The state governors are not saying anything. They are less concerned. People are breeding criminal centers. I know the church, all of them. Where is the government? They're only waiting for one crime to happen. Oh, it's IPOB, it's IPOB. Fools, haters of IPOB will come on top. Now up on the IPOB, up on the IPOB, up on the IPOB. I used to ask people something. Everybody, most of you that knows me, you knows me when I was growing up. You know my family background. Those of you that knew me in University of Medugri, most of you that knew me when I was staying, when I was into active, you people know me. People can tell my story before I leave Nigeria. We are not associated with crimes in our family. Those that train me, they are made. And I will be the last person to allow people to take this movement that many people have died. Believe me. Most of you that know me, you can say what this guy can do and what he will not do. It's not just talking. If you want to know somebody, go to his root. Go and ask about that person. Who is this person? It's not now that we all come outside without asking. Go and ask about people. Know their family background. Know how he grew up. Because we are now in the struggle. People that they come inside the struggle, they start talking on your we move the next topic. In case you have any question.
Because there is this thing which I want you to also elaborate, because many of our people don't yet get it. I'm telling you, this issue of the plan of Nigerian government concerning our leader. Some of our people, when you listen to the way they speak, even concerning the release of MAZI Nnamdi, you feel like, oh, either ignorance, like what you said, Nigerian government is detaining MAZI Nnamdi. The main purpose is to destroy IPOB before he will be released, because this is a political issue. Nigeria is a government. Nigeria is a country, is a government. They arrested MAZI Nnamdi Kanu the first time, and we fought heavily, and he was released. Some of our people never still come to the, to the reality, or to grab the reality of what we are facing and the way things are, the reality. Many of our people think that, oh no, they need MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. Some it beats my understanding. If our people, because the release of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu should be, there is some time ago, you came on here on air through unction, because when you listen to that your broadcast, there are a broadcast that is through unction, inspiration. That is the way you said it.
Yes.
Many of our people didn't grab it. That's why when I hear some people release MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, sometimes I say, oh. So, I want you to elaborate more, because the problem Nigeria has is IPOB. Once it is being destroyed, okay. Once it is being scattered, okay, they have no other qualms. Anything can happen to MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, either coming out or anything. That's it. So please, Mazi, if there is a way you can also elaborate it more to let our people, or some of our people that are still swimming in the ocean of ignorance, please, to understand the reality that is facing this struggle in connection with the situation of our leader. Mazi, please go on.
Mazi, our people, something our people have to understand is this. I have nothing, in any way I will speak is to protect, and so that I know when MAZI Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, some people had a shock. There are people that never survived it. There are people who have nearly have heart attack. I know several people for completely 1 month to 2 months, they hold MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. If I don't speak to them to calm them down, maybe there was one woman, I was speaking to her from one of her daughters, because the time they hold MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, the woman called me. He said his blood pressure was high. Do you understand me? From time to time, the daughter will call me. My mom wants to speak to you, so that he said if you talk to her, her mind will calm down. I will continue to give this woman, do you understand me, courage. I don't know if she's still alive, because they used to call me by themselves. I don't know if, but I don't receive her call now. Maybe more than 2 years or 3 years. But I know for 6 months, up to 6 months, from time to time, she called me and said, "Do we have hope? We have hope since they hold this man." There are people that, some of them have developed sickness that today they are not yet okay, because of the shock of how MAZI Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and rendition. And people have to understand that if Nigerian government wanted to kill MAZI Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya, they will kill him. But they know the consequences. They know. They know the consequences. That is why they manage it. Because if you kill him, you did not kill the struggle. Instead, the problem will escalate. They don't want to make some mistake the world has told them they made. So, what do? They brought him. Now, when they brought him, they keep him. They want to understand how he operates. They want to understand who he communicates to. They want to understand what type of instruction does he give. Now, the siblings and some of the lawyers are already weaklings. What do? They keep him. It's only a fool will tell you that he is in the DSS custody and send message and say the DSS didn't hear it. If you hear what the present DSS officer said, if you hear what he said, what? He said, I have doing clandestine operations for 30-something years. That is what the DSS boss said. Mas, I think you heard it. He said, and they know him. They know him.
Of course.
He said, they know him in the Nigerian security apparatus as one of the specialists in clandestine operations. They will show you their hatred or how they feel. They won't tell you we are not releasing you. They will tell you no problem, it's your people, that every word is calculated and diplomatically used. From the time they held him, they start a communication. They hear, they understand. It is from, do you know why DSS is not doing anything now? Because they are lacking information. If not, you will see to the leadership what they did during that time. That is, you see these ones that are bagging this thing. We know who is sending them. You know these ones attacking on the social media, that is attacking the leadership. I have everything. I know where they stay and plan. I know all their plan. I know. But I don't need to talk, because the day I will talk, I will raise a hammer, boom, on somebody's head. That is the end. All of them, where they gather, where they plan, the WhatsApp group where they plan how they will attack IPOB leadership, attack Chinasa, I have everything. They think we are foolish. You see the case of MAZI Nnamdi. If Nigeria government, I came out here from beginning, that was December 2021, I told them that MAZI Nnamdi issue, we are not going to release him through screaming, fighting, killing. Do you understand me? Kill ourselves. It is a political solution. What is political solution? Dialogue. You know, our people are so dumb that when you talk about political solution, it's an informal political party, informal this thing. Our issue is a political issue. Self-determination is a political issue. Now, we told them it is political solution. Heaven want to come down. They accuse us of everything. And I told some people that, do you know how we have been able to survive? It's not people. God shows, somebody like me shows me the way it's, even all these things they are doing, we know. Coupled, you become very distant when you have intelligence. You can gather intelligence, and at the same time, God have a way He shows you things. And people send you messages. Do you understand me? You connect the dots. You understand? Arsenal. You gather information. You hear what they say. You understand their mindset. I'm a big man. When he came on, I'm a big man. And you can hear everything. Without them knowing you have heard everything. We know what they say. Before all these things, we were in a diplomatic mission. We were told clearly. What are people talking about? The people told us clearly that they don't see the release of MAZI Nnamdi if the Nigerian government did not destroy you people. They told us clearly. When we say we get in the court, we do this, and they say leave the court. It's, like what they said, it's like a prophecy. We say it's a prophecy. No, it's because they have the intelligence. They know. He said, the only reason that we release MAZI Nnamdi is MAZI Nnamdi, if they could not destroy IPOB, that MAZI Nnamdi must sign for them. He must denounce IPOB.
But one person said it on air, on honest television. One Yoruba man.
These things they inform us. They inform us. We have this information, but our people, he told us the only way to release your leader, number one, is after they destroy your movement. They want your movement destroyed. If they successfully destroy him, he can strike a deal. If they cannot destroy the movement, your leader must denounce the struggle, leave the struggle. He won't talk on radio. These are conditions. They say these are the things. And when you see what was happening, he told us they are not leaving him. It is not only your country holding him. It's not only Nigeria is holding him. People, when they talk Tinubu to release him, I laugh. Tinubu cannot release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. He can only play politics.
It's above Tinubu.
Tinubu cannot release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. He can only play politics with Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. That's all. You told our people we need to organize ourselves, put ourselves together for the betterment of this struggle. When we put our ass together, there is a guarantee Mazin Nnamdi Kanu will be released. But when people allow themselves to be used, they see us like everybody. And there is no guarantee that if they destroy IPOB, they will let Mazin Nnamdi Kanu go. There is no guarantee. It depends. Now, check what have happened in 4 years. What have happened in 4 years? Mazi, was it not to destroy IPOB?
Of course, from west, not south. Of course.
What, from every angle? Haven't you seen all the people who played a very big role in making sure IPOB is destroyed? In this, how many governments in exile was formed when IPOB is there? All of them from IPOB. Some of them getting support from to the point they begin campaign when they could not take Radio Biafra. They begin a campaign, a serious campaign that nobody should listen to Radio Biafra. To the point, the siblings of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu went and formed their own radio. They start calling people. Don't you hear that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu say, don't listen to Radio Biafra again. Come and listen to our own radio. All of you know they hear them. You know they hear them. There is no way they did not try. But because we are not the ones that brought ourselves, we didn't come here to play. Chukwu Bikadiama decided to protect this struggle. For many of you, millions of you who came genuinely, who said IPOB will not be destroyed, even without fund, we survived. IPOB survived today because I remember the days when we started that we don't have money. I remember the days that when Mazin Nnamdi Kanu want to come to a country, it is one or two people that will buy the ticket. IPOB did not have money to buy ticket. There was no money. If he's coming to a country, few people will take care of him. We started that way. Many people say they will not contribute. They don't know they are part of the group that want to destroy IPOB. People want to see ESN with private jets hovering the whole Biafra land. People want to see ESN operating a drone, reaching ESN. People want to see us do many things, but do they support? No. Do we have anything that? And that is what the governors and all the people, they say don't give them any money, like mail them. They say you have hotel. You know, when people say you have hotel, why should people give you? Why should people give you this thing?
Mazi,
check if this broadcast is coming out.
It's coming out.
It's coming out clearly. So those who are sending me message that is being breaking, please you can restart your phone and clean your phone, and you can go up. They say the broadcast is coming out very clearly. Mazi, let me say something. I don't want our people to hope too much. I'm saying it. We will tell them the truth so that we will know how we will paddle this canoe and come to a conclusion that will benefit every one of us. Benefit in the sense of restoring Biafra, making sure that MAZI Nnamdi is released and the thousands of other Biafrans who are still inside detention. Because sometimes we talk about MAZI Nnamdi, but we forget we have hundreds missing, thousands. We don't know where they are. We forget that. Many people forget that. Within these 4 years, and I'm asking them, if the Nigerian government can hold some IPOB members for 4 years, they did nothing. You think the MAZI Nnamdi issue is easy like that? And for everybody information, or anybody should not think that is they are going to, you are going to like Agadi has come to the. Don't think you are going to see a skyrocket. Don't be reasonable. Expect anything. If the game change. That is how it is. If the game change, we change. In negotiations, in things you are doing, if anything happened, it didn't suit what we are doing in the court of law, we change our tactics. But everybody has to know. I came here, I told you people what the Southeast politicians planned against MAZI Nnamdi. I said it, some of you take it slip. But I hope all of you will be reflecting on it. The Southeast politicians plan to jail MAZI Nnamdi. Jail him based on what Eperima have gathered, the crimes Eperima committed. And I want everybody cut this particular place and play it. Those who are doing AI, cut this particular place I'm saying, say that the Southeast politicians, Dave Umahi, Hope Uzodimma, Yes Onwike, these are the 3 main actors. They want to make sure that they jail MAZI Nnamdi. And when they jail him, then now they will plead for amnesty. The government have a ways they are planning all they are planning. And I'm saying it so that our people should not be misbehaving. You should know, when you know certain things, you know how we have to work against those plans the government has. It's not they put on social media now, that is why. Is there any effort people have not put? Is there no? Haven't you seen that people have gone from Mbazrika Mechi them? May he so rest in peace. Former governor of Anambra Ezifedem. Men have gone and talked and discussed, and they will tell you this is what people have talked about this issue. People have talked. Anybody coming to live for you. Oh, MAZI Nnamdi put that on 29th. Because I saw this. Because this is where our problem lies. Now, MAZI Nnamdi put that on 25th, on 26th. But the person heard the last court movement that the judge said he put definite hearing. That coming on 26th is to start hearing. That they will start the trial. But some people will tell you, no, Asana put that on 26th. They never talk about bail and all these things. Because this is what some people continue peddling. Making people are relaxing. People are relaxing. No. MAZI Nnamdi my spirit. Since they hold MAZI Nnamdi, I know people when you want to discuss how can we bring out MAZI Nnamdi, they tell you, don't worry, my spirit is telling me he's coming out. This is the rubbish we are getting. Some of the people talking, ask them, let us discuss. What's the plan you have? What's the plan? Give me your contribution. How you think we can, do you understand me, salvage this problem? No. My spirit, somebody told me, you are a leader. Spirit, it's not what you are thinking. Spirit, that is why we are here today. Because many people here are believing in what the things they want to hear. They don't want to put any effort. They don't want to crack their brain. How can we release our leader? What effort do we do? How can we do? They prefer to stay here and concoct stories and drop for you. If you're a weak mind, you take the concocted stories. I could remember when I was talking to somebody that these people, you sure they are going to give MAZI Nnamdi Kanu? He told me, no. They're even sending him to Kuje. You understand me? They are preparing one VIP place. No, we got information. See, today, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu is still in a DSS dungeon. People don't give you the opportunity. People don't bring the idea to share ideas. The tactics, the strategy you have to use, they will just block you by their spirit. One politician, you are believing a politician. Remember when the politicians came out to talk about MAZI Nnamdi Kanu? Most of you believe that after 1 week, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu was coming out. I had serious arguments with people over that. I mean, people over that. I told him, so you believe these governors? I said, do you believe these governors that come out here and read what they had in meeting, and the MAZI Nnamdi Kanu was the last point they put in that place? I said, do you believe them? I told him, these people, this meeting, for me, they come to calm your nerves because they want to organize burial for Iwanyanwu and Obonnayono. That was why they come. They calm you people. Election is coming. Release MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. Election is coming. So MAZI, in the situation of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, number one, like you say, how are we going to do that? We have to intensify our diplomatic moves. It's very, very important. We have to intensify our diplomatic moves. We have to make sure that Nigeria descends into chaos. It's one of the things. With all the things happening around, we must instigate more things, because a lot of things are happening. It is to our own advantage. The killings of the Fulani herdsmen, both in Edo, in everywhere, it is for our own advantage. Their threats against our people, the Igbo should leave, they do, it is for our own advantage. How do? We use it very strategically. There are stupid people when we talk about what is happening in Edo. They tell us, leave Edo people. It's not, you are stupid. You have a very little mind. You don't know what is happening in Nigeria. Because those Edo people you are talking about, when the killing will start, like they kill one of our brothers, it is we that we kill. And tomorrow, you are dead. They are already telling you the people that killed those people are Igbo set for last in Uro. Do you hear it? MAZI, I will be, moving into my top topic, which is the Edo killing. I am moving into it gradually. Now, if you look at what is happening, it is for us to be very strategically smart to make use of everything happening in Nigeria. The DSS boss have already told you, arm yourself and defend your community. And he told you the truth. I'm telling you. Because even him, his own community, Fulani have ravaged that community. The chief of army staff, Fulani have ravaged his own city. All the governors, it is only in Biafra land Fulani have never ravaged places. And when I come on radio here, tell our people what is happening, people will start talking rubbish. I told people, even if you form any of your community group, vigilantes, inform IPOB, inform ESA, we will come to, especially if Fulani herdsmen are disturbing in your place. We have reasons. Let me give you so that you will understand it. Now, all of you have seen what happened in Edo. What happened in Edo? People don't know anything. When what happened in Edo happened, we said, after all, we have been preaching against mob killing. Everybody can agree with me that I on this radio, I am one of those who have asked our people, even if somebody is a criminal, never you lynch anybody. I do preach it on this radio, Biafra. MAZI Chinedu, am I right? What am I saying? Have you heard it from me before? So that, because, thank you. So automatically, we cannot in any way support lynching. Mob lynching, we don't support it. In IPOB, we can't. This leadership, we don't, because we know it is not the right way to do things. The moment people we are talking about, the moment IPOB released a press release condemning the mob lynching, we didn't condemn it because we don't know Fulanis, maybe, but we condemn it because of the way they were killed. Because the people can overpower them and do whatever, but not in a public where everybody, were videoing and saw everything. Even though they say these people first attack those people, they work on intelligence, and it happened. But the moment IPOB said that they are against the lynching, boom! The Northerners feel that this is like a weak point. Oh, IPOB have said they are against it. Immediately, they launch attack from all angles. The Northern governors send out threats. The moment send out threats, the next thing you hear, they start to say it is Igbo settlers in this thing. And some people are asking me, before you were against the US, against the killing, how did you turn? I said, because you don't see how events switch. The Northern governors start to send out threats. Brimstone, what will happen? Fire and brimstone. Everybody, before you understand, there was a plan. They're talking about attacking Igbos in the north. We're raising alarm. But they forget that in this road, today the governor have picked, I think, 16 of them and handed over to Abuja. Some of them will not come back alive. But those people were protecting the Uromi people from these Fulani herdsmen, from the hunters who are also kidnappers in their land. As I wrote on my Facebook, we have come across them on many occasions. Some of them you see that call themselves hunters with the dog, they come to clear ways for some kidnappers. They themselves also into kidnapping. But I'm not saying categorically all of them. But ESN they have encountered these people. Most times we catch them, you will see them, they have a police ID card, they have hunter's ID card, some have military ID card, some have in Biafra land, I'm telling you. And you ask, they're coming into our bushes when everywhere the tension is high. It's just like our person now going to say this, going to Kaduna or going to somewhere where you know Fulani is. You understand me? You're not careful in their bushes. Upon all the whole thing we are shouting about Fulani herdsmen in the bushes, they are still coming. Some of them you will find them with military resident ID card. So at this particular point, everybody should know that the Fulani herdsmen is a threat. Because we be shouting Fulani, they can come in any form. And they said they were caught with millions of naira. They were moving for Salah, hunters. As all of us knows, who can you even go? Can the police pound a screwdriver in your pocket in Biafra land and they won't detain you or you spend 10, 20,000 naira? Can they find a screwdriver or a dagger with you? You know what they will do to you? Talk less of Northerners carrying guns, axe, machetes, traveling anyhow they like. The menace of the Fulani herdsmen is real. It is either our people wakes up to support the Eastern Security Network. Last time I wrote something on Facebook. And you can say all you like. I said, I think it's good. So we withdraw ESN in some places so that some people will understand what ESN have been preventing. Just to, look, I showed something today. You know, sometimes when I show something, people think before I show something, they don't know. It's just like 1% of information, but I just do it. I know why I send it out. So let people understand, though. We are not talking rocket science here. I made a post today. I show it with a map. Every one of us knows about Otonko. Everybody knows Gary Otonko. If you don't know about Otonko, at least you can remember Gary Otonko. Otonko is in Benue State. This is a very farming town in agriculture. As the Fulani, this is the heart of agriculture. Otonko. Because when they talk about Gary Otonko, people thought it was a guy name. Even me, those times I thought until I realized that Otonko is in Benue State. And as I'm telling you, all these days, Fulani has been disturbing in Benue. All of them are converging in Otonko. They had, when some of our intel move into that place, they tell you more than 10, 20,000 cows. Fulani have taken over. With that, there are many. And if you look at from Otonko to come to Yamufu, it's like just like 2 hours. And with all these bush, they launch attack, they return back, they retrieve to Benue State. That's why I told you people, we need to go offensive. Because you may be shouting, they have killed people in it. Let me tell you, they didn't kill. In Ayamu, even in Ozoman, they are talking, they killed. They did not kill in the town. It is in the farm settlement. So when they come from Benue, they enter, they strike, they return back. They cross the border, they go back. And most of them you see protected by the military. If you send the military now, if the government send the military to go against them, the military will send them a signal. Even if they take them by surprise going there, the military start going there, start shooting gun on up. Ta, 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 ta. So they will be retrieving back. All of them will be retrieving back. They know, they give them a signal by shooting. That is what the Nigerian military does. Nigerian military does that. The Nigerian military does that. When you tell them the Fulanis are here, if you push them to come by surprise, when they will say we start shooting, you think they said we start shooting means they know they are signaling the Fulanis to leave, that they are coming. Before they reach there, the Fulanis have all disappeared. You will be surprised. And we have told them, communities, if only you attack the Fulanis, be assured in your community, either your PG, your king, your Igwe, or anything you call him, your youth leader, or one politician from your area will hand you over to the government. Even if you will kick the Fulanis, if anything happens, they will bring the military, they will come and take you. Like now, the governor have sacrificed 16 Uromi boys to Abuja to please the Northerners. With all the people that are being killed in our places, nobody have been handed over. No Fulani have been handed over. Go to my timeline, you will hear what the governor of Zamfara State said. Go and see what the governor of Zamfara State said. He said, these Fulanis, he said, we arrested the bandits and they confessed to killing people and they are possessing sophisticated weapons. They had contacts in Abuja who assured them that they will be released even if before being taken to court. However, we received news yesterday that they were all granted bail. Governor Dawood Lawal, Zamfara State Governor, talk less when a northern governor, talk less of a southeastern governor. The killings now happening like in Uromi. Uromi people must ask the governor if those boys that they sent to Abuja did not return back. They should hold the governor responsible because he has sacrificed those boys. Those boys are people protecting your own city from the Fulani herdsmen that have been killing and ravaging the place. Now they told us that Fulani, look at where they say they are coming. They are coming from Bayelsa. They are coming 18 hours hunters. Why they didn't hunt from bush continually come? They enter car and come there. How many hunters? Hunters in other state. How many of you are going to River State to hunt? Hunters in River State. How many of you are going to Imo State to hunt? Or in Anambra?
There is something that also is baffling. Sorry. They said they were moving from River State down to the north to Kano. It's in Uromi that they saw the guns. Whereas you have countless police checkpoints, military checkpoints, they didn't see all those things. Mazi, something is fishy. I'm telling you.
Mazi, how will they, when the police, they have their contacts, they pass every checkpoint they come, they will give signal. I'm telling you, allow these people, they are going. They tell them go. Mazi, these people knows what they are doing. Now, as we are talking about, people are coming. Fulanis are killing. They are killing. I am asking them. The Fulanis come from Benue State. 2 hours. Sometimes they are not coming. They may come one day and stay. In the night or evening, they go and launch the attack. Before they break, they cross. They go back. You come and search for them. Some people have no intelligence, don't know how things work. They will come on social media and make noise. They cross. If we want to counter them, ESN need to be highly supported to go offensive. Because what they are doing is they're coming to kill, create fear so that you don't come to the farm. As they are pushing them in Benue, that number want to come inside Enugu and the Ebonyi State. If you watch at the map, it is that in Kalaha, that area, Ihamufu and Kalaha, these are the Ebonyi North, Izi, this is Izi or Huku. They will descend those. If we don't take proactive steps, these Fulanis will overrun those northern part of Enugu and the Ebonyi State. Who is ready to battle this if not ESN? Who? Is your governor going to battle it? No. Is your politicians going to battle it? No. None of them will do anything. They won't do anything. But those who have dedicated their lives to defend Biafra land, some of you make mockery of them. These are men. They have children. They have families. Some do not have families yet. Some of them married while they are in the bush. They go and marry, they return back to the bush. Some of them, their wives born, and only when they get past, they go to see their wife. But you are with your wife in your house. You are eating and drinking. When they ask you to support ESN, you start talking rubbish. I wish I have that power to make that decision. I mean, personally, not as a team, to say, allow these people to teach our people a lesson. I wish I have that power. Because I know there are people who tell me, no, man, no, we cannot do that. I wish, because what I know, what I see, we just allow them to unleash havoc on some places. You people will understand the work ESN have been doing all this year. Men that have decided, most of you don't know that some of these men defending you, they have businesses. They abandon it with their boys, their apprentice boys, and say, let us go and defend our land. Many of them, if they tell you, they tell this person say, I know you when you are, that your shop, you were having 3 shops now. He said, no, my brother, I can no more manage them. You know, we are working for Biafra. I have only one. Some of them have lost all also, lost the businesses. Because the moment they have started fighting for you, the enemy starts snitching on them. That is fighting for Biafra. Is fighting for IPO. Just fighting to secure your own land. Some of you will be shouting, where is America? Where is Israel? Where is these people? And you ask yourself, sit back and ask yourself, they are coming to help you to fight Fulani headsmen. America, come and help us. Israel, come and help us. Just ask yourself, they will come to help you to fight Fulani headsmen that have ravaged the north, from Jos to Benue to everywhere. They are ravaging everywhere. And some people, to destabilize what we are doing, they now jump into criminality. They now use criminality as a bedrock to destroy the Biafra struggle. And I'm sure by today, the role many of them played, they are now regretting it. They are regretting it. And I want to say it here without no apology. You cannot destroy IPOB. Makachineki. None of you can destroy IPOB. Even let me say it so that it will be a record. MAZI Kanu himself cannot destroy IPOB. This IPOB is set up. He cannot destroy it. IPOB is sophisticated. IPOB is sophisticated. I think MAZI Kanu said, IPOB have a mind of its own. We have the mind of our own. MAZI, I will leave this particular, but what I'm saying is this. The issue of Fulani herdsmen must be taken serious in our land. IPOB have also released a press release for our people in the north. The threat, the danger is looming. And we advise you, come back home. Try yourself to come back home. Try your best to return back home. Return your children. Don't say, oh, when you know. Go and ask what happened in 1966. That police station you think you will run to, that is where they will massacre you. You see the police officer that have already dishing out threats. The police have denied him. That is not, we don't know him. That is all they can say. You want them to come and tell you we arrest him, or you want DSS to come and arrest him. Police say we don't know him. But somebody wear police uniform with his name and everything. Police tell you they don't know him. And they didn't make any attempt to figure out who that person is. With his picture, with his friends. They tell you we don't know him. So that you will know when it will happen. Most of you are there, they are threatening. They are going to burn churches. They are going to deal with you. They're going to kill you. It's only a tree. We'll hear they are coming to cut her, and she remain in that place. Therefore, if you decided you are going to remain in Kano, we wish you all the best. You are remaining in Medugri, we wish you all the best. But one thing you have to know, don't think they will start. Just, they can use any form to attack you. Any form. At the end of the day, what they know is, have you been killed? They have handed them over the 16 people from Uromi. The governor have agreed to pay compensation to the families. The governor have accepted to do many things for them, but they still threaten that they will sneak into Uromi and the revenge. And I call the people of Uromi, you all better stand up. Don't think the governor will protect you. They have never been protecting you. And our people in Ihamufu, you people better wake up. You better wake up. We are not going to look at you again, what you do. But one thing we will do when ESN finally will carry out their operations in Ihamufu, if you are from there, you want to show any sign of stupidity, what will happen to the Fulani herdsmen will also happen to you. Because we can't keep silent. Your stupidity is what is causing Fulani herdsmen to be invading the farms, killing. Because you've collected money. They bought you a car. or you got some royalty, so you don't care. You want them to be killed so that they farm. And you are a lazy ass. You don't want to farm. Those who are farming, you don't want them to farm. Kill them. As ESN will carry out operations in Ihamufu, if we found any one of you, they said you work with the Fulani herdsmen, consider yourself as a Fulani herdsman. That is it. And whatever that will happen to the Fulani herdsmen will be meted out to you. Because we can't continue watching our women being raped, destroyed by these filthy Fulani people. After raping them, they will want to destroy their womanhood. And if all of you are there, not defending your women, some of you will go to snitch with the government and the Fulanis. This is those who are opposing you not to take over. We are coming. Also, let me make this thing very clear. The Abia State Commissioner of Police, Ladi Ali, or whatever they call you, you arrested many innocent residents in Oban and Omoahia. When Fulani were attacking all those places, destroying farms, you never arrested the Fulani. You never arrested. When ESN went to dislodge the Fulani, you go to arrest. We made the post. IPOB made the post. What happened? It is ESN that carried out operation in Oban. It is not being hidden. So why are you arresting innocent people? Why are you arresting innocent people? Why are you arresting innocent people? After arresting innocent people, you are asking them to come and bail themselves. Why? When we have told you, when IPOB have made it very clear, it is ESN that launched this attack against Fulani herdsmen between Uzakol and Oban. ESN did the job. What is your problem? So after ESN have left, you go to arrest people in the community. That is to show people the stupidity of these Nigerian security officers. We have warned Fulani herdsmen to keep away from our farms, and they can move cattle to near homes to destroy crops. ESN went to do their normal job. And some of them that escaped came in, that go and mobilize the Hausa community. They are coming. And you now leaving them, those who have destroyed farms, you are arresting innocent people in the community. Yes, they tell them about ESN. Do they know who are ESN? And at the end, you want them to come and bail themselves. Bail themselves for what reason? It is open that ESN carried out that operation. And it's as simple. It's simple as that. This is Biafra land. The order is that anywhere Fulani herdsmen are a threat in our place, in our farms, they must not be allowed to go scot-free. Because the next thing there, they will kill people. And also, let me make it very clear. This message is also to the military. The Nigerian military should tell the world if one of their constitutions is to protect the Fulani herdsmen. Because we want to understand if it is among their national duties, protection of Fulani herdsmen. Because why I'm saying this, there are places ESN have identified where Fulani herdsmen are coming out operating from those quarters. They go and launch operations, kidnap, and they will retrieve into. And those places are protected by the Nigerian military. Sometimes their camp is between two military positions. Then they move from there, go and commit crimes, and we want to understand. It's your duty to protect the Fulani herdsmen that are killing and raping and destroying our place. It is better you let the public know. Because at this particular sensitive time, we are not going to accept that. Because we found out that you militaries also are part of those that are covering these criminals. You are protecting them. And they are carrying out all those attacks. If the community or any people try to do this thing, try to speak up or to enter the place, you people will go for attack. You will go to attack the community. You will go to arrest those who are speaking up. And we are not going to accept it. You know why I'm saying it? So that people will not say, oh, they're talking about the military. Do the right thing. Ask those Fulani herdsmen to evacuate from those places you are protecting them. If you feel this is your station, if you feel this is your checkpoint, then it is your checkpoint. But the Fulani herdsmen cannot be in the middle of your checkpoint and be committing atrocities, and you expect us to keep silent. Put that one in your mind. If you continue to put your checkpoints to protect the Fulani men around that place, you are also at the risk of being attacked. That is all I can say, Mazi.
Before you continue, somebody just inboxed me that if, like, when you say you are going to list the names of hotels, notorious hotels that are killing people in their hotel, therefore, that you also try to research about listing those either politicians or so-called Fulani stooges that call themselves either Igbo elites that has cows, because we should also go on this angle. You know, Ojo Zokalo openly said it some time ago when he boasted that he is the first person that brought Ruga in Igbo land. He said that he also has cows. He has cows because he's in cow business because it is lucrative. So you see, many of them, they are being imposed this type of business by their northern masters so as to make them protect all those terrorists in the name of cowboys or Fulani headsmen. So if we can also have lists of all these people that have many cows that are giving it to Fulani to use them also to roam and cause havoc in the name of cow herding, because I believe that many Igbo elites, they have many heads of cows in this way. So that's it. Mazi, go on.
Mazi, for that, I'm not going to mention the names of politicians who are owing cows. I have to, there are reasons. We are not against anybody having a ranch, have a place exclusive where he feeds his farm, his cows. I saw a resort where people say it's their farm, they are bringing in cows. This kind of business approach or business ideas, it is highly welcome. We are people of the rainforest.
It's not this type of people, Mazi. It's not this people. These are different people.
Thank you. No, Mazi, that's what I'm saying. Any politician is proud, especially in a body state. We know in a body state. Mazi, we are not going to mention their name. We will kill their cows. They are in the class of Fulani herdsmen. They can speak or they decide to remain silent. That is it. Let me tell you, there is a man between Umuahia and the Korekpene. Between Umuahia and the Korekpene. I don't want to mention the place for security reasons before now. He told the community that he wants to, go into farm cows and all these things. That is going to employ their own people from the community. The community at the initial time rejected, but he gave them promise that he is going to use our own people in the cow business. He's bringing cows. It's understood. So now he employs some of the people from the community. They have been working with him. As you know, our people don't follow things. As time goes on, a year is going by, he starts infusing Fulanis, putting Fulanis. But all that time, our people have been handling those cows. There is no problem. The cows don't go. The people are conscious. But suddenly, he have now brought in Fulanis. And now Fulanis are moving the cows. They move the cows, they go out. They go and destroy things. If you talk, they say, now your brother cow. So Mazi, this kind of person, we are not going to list his name. We will kill those cows. Silent forever. There we Mazi.
There were. Mazi, I think you have to go to the last point about
the last point.
Yes,
Okay.
the famine.
Yes, because of our agriculture. Yes. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I have come to the last point of this program, which is we must remember we are in the season, farming season now, this April. We are in a farming season. And this farming season, there are people, they have been struck with fear, because of these Fulani issues. No. No Biafran should be afraid not to participate in this farming season. Farming, people are farming with bags for yam, all kind of things. Last year, when IPOB raised this agricultural awareness, we were able to distribute in over 270-something local governments. The 14 states where we have Biafrans. We have Biafrans. We have, I think, 250 or 270-something local governments received a kind of, we targeted like 70 farmers in each local government. We supported with some crops. We encourage also many IPOB members encouraged and supported people to carry out the agricultural, to participate in the agricultural season. This year now, this month is our month of agricultural awareness, the month of April. We know next month is our anniversary month. So from 1st of January, from 1st of May till our 30th May, that complete month is for our 30th May. So we want to, IPOB, we are using the month of April to propagate the message, educate our people, encourage our people, create more awareness while our people must go into farming. This is a duty for all IPOB media warriors. We want everybody to participate in this campaign. There is no way we can build a nation without being able to produce what we can eat. Most times our people are lazy. It's not that they cannot farm, laziness. Because many people are expecting money will fall from the sky or somebody will call them and dash them millions of naira while there is land. It's unfortunate that our land, we have destroyed our land. We are no more into farming. Many people, many communities that grows yam, sugarcane, cocoyam, all these things have all disappeared. If you go to many farming communities, some of them communities, towns, they are known for agriculture. Youths are loitering over the street. Nobody is participating in agricultural farming. Many people have no goat, no chicken in the home, in the villages. You can go into villages. You can enter a whole village. You can't see one goat. You will enter villages. You can't see the local chicken. Chicken that can move around by itself. You don't see dogs, no sheep. People are in the village. No, people don't plant nothing. They plant nothing. Everybody is expecting to go and buy. Everybody is expecting to go and buy. Your son to send you money or this, there is rain in the land. At the back of your home, things like okra, pumpkin, all these vegetables should not lack in your home. You are living in Aba. You cannot return to Omwa every weekend and go and farm it. You are in Aba, you want to buy everything in Aba. You are living in Aba, you cannot run into your villages in Odinwa, in Isi Alamba. Do you understand me? In Igbocha to go and do farming. Nobody. A land that is fertile. I could remember in those old days, a land that gives us all we want. I remember those, not old days. What am I saying, old days? Yeah, okay, few decades back. If you go to places like Uzakole, sugar cane grows like, you can cut, if you feel tasty, you cut any sugar cane anywhere you see. Today, there is no sugar cane in Uzakole. No cocoyam, no yam. A land that during rainy season, it produces crabs, fish, nothing. In our Biafra land, in my own, that you see, during farming season, there is a season for mushroom. When you have finished planting your crops and everything, there is another set of mushroom that will come. During weeding, there is another set of mushroom. You cut trees, they fall, mushroom grows on the top. And we complain about hunger. There are palm trees everywhere. We have destroyed our ecosystem. No more raffia palms. Oha. Most of you have demonized Oha tree. You are no more planting. Oha, that you go to the restaurant, Madam Tinyama of Oha, but somehow in your church, you have condemned the tree. You ask people, don't plant Oha. Don't plant Ntroba. The one that looks similar than it. You condemn everything in your land. No vegetable. Nothing. This is what we have looked around and found out that the problem of our people also lies in our own hand. Because people don't encourage. You are living abroad. You are living in Lagos. You are living. It doesn't stop you to support people that are farming at home. Encourage them. Tell them that our land, let people go and clear it. Let us plant something. Give it to your sister. Give it to your in-law. Even you are not. Tell her, go and clear this farm and farm on it. Whether he send you some corn or not, it doesn't matter. But let those land get engaged. Engage those land in farming. Our land is fertile. One of the richest soil you have in Africa. Why is it that we cannot cultivate what we are eating? Why? Why is it that we cannot take it that this is a seasonal something? We want people to, this season, every family is supposed to participate in farming. We know last year, there are few governors. It doesn't matter because we talk about what you have done, that if you do something wrong, but there are few governors. They really participated. They immobilized and encouraged people in agriculture. Soludo did wonderfully well to mobilize people in agriculture. Abia State Governor Alex Oti did well also. In Bayelsa, also he tried. He gave I think 3 days. Tell the workers to work only 4 days and use almost Friday, Saturday for farming. That is another encouragement. And we are asking this year, Soludo and Co. It doesn't mean because you supported them last year that this year you won't support people. This is food. At least last year we didn't hear too much of Agwe because at least there was food in the town. And we encourage everybody Those of you that normally share rice in December, share this. Easter is coming. That rice you're supposed to share in this Easter, they will eat it and finish it. They will eat they will eat and throw. Some of them, because you dash to them, they will cook and so they will sell. We are saying, give them crops, give them seedlings. Give our people these particular things. Let them encourage them to farm. Encourage them. It is Easter period. Let the churches should encourage people so that during harvest, people can bring something to the church as a harvest. Not during harvest, you ask them to buy a generator, buy television, bring carton of beer, bring goat. Encourage them now. Churches, encourage people to go into farming so that you can see they will bring something for harvest. You people have turned the whole thing upside down. During harvest now, somebody has to go and buy, you will buy television for you, buy generator, buy foam. These are now harvest period. Harvest are supposed to be things that people got from the farm. Let there be food. The bed sheet, the foam, the sleeping foam, the mattress, people are, is that food in the house of the Lord? Somebody was telling me they bring goat to the church to say thanksgiving to the church. The pastor have already bought the person that we buy the goat at the back of the church. As he drop, even the person already, the buyer already watching as they are bringing the goat. As he does it, take it back to give the pastor the money. What rubbish are we doing? Women that are coming from the villages, you can't support them in agricultural period. But you expect them to go and farm, sell, collect money from their children and come and give you as their tithe. But during agriculture, you don't want to encourage them.
MAZI, sorry, even this animal husbandry, like dashing, giving live chicken to villagers. Before you know it, it will multiply.
That is it. Before
all those things are that are by when you give. There is a village, a community in Belgium. The mayor of that community, he announced and dashed out that every family, if you want, you come, you subscribe, they give you 2 chickens, male and female. Many families, they accepted it for free. I'm telling you, within 1 year, 2 years, none of them buys meat again. No egg, they buy everything is people. You see, all these things are small things that matter. But what our people want is send money. And you get one full cup rice. You get one bag of rice.
because that is why this is what we want our media personnel educate our people. If you have something, people can also buy goat. Give people male and female goat. You give to them. You said, I want to see by the end of the year. It takes only 5 months. Goat will reproduce. 5 months. Encourage people to put these things in the villages. Eggs. But nobody. So, IPOB media warriors, lovers of freedom, all what we are doing is to preserve our people, preserve our land, protect our land. These things, some of you may say, these are the fabric of a society. These basic things, you are underrated. Everything in our life, we are importing them. Everything, we are bringing them in. Ask yourself, you are building a house today. What and what in that house are you bringing in Biafra land? How are you buying in Nigeria? Apart from the laborers. Apart from the laborers. And the water you are using. Cement, you import. Let's assume now you import from Dangote, from Nigeria. Wood, you buy from outside. Zinc, you import. Electrical, you import. Paint, you are not producing. Materials, original materials are imported. POP, ceiling, imported. The materials. What are we really? Tiles, imported. China, India, or Spain, or Italy, everything imported. What are we really doing in our land? Today, Ghanaians are exporting yams like hell. Yam. Ghanaians are now #1 exporters of yam around the world. Some of our people now go to Ghana to export yam from Ghana. We have the land. And you see young men walking in those places exporting. Our own, actually, Moki. Say so. Farming also does not mean you are the one who. There are people, they do this job. You can pay them and supervise them, and you harvest your things. It serves you. We're supposed to put things that we give our people hope. Therefore, fellow Biafrans and all the lovers of freedom, I know we have taken a very long time in this program, but we have come to the end of this program, and I call all of you, all IPOB faithfuls, all lovers of freedom, those who love what IPOB and ESN is doing in Biafra land. We need your support, especially in supporting ESN to be able to carry their job diligently and effectively. There is something people don't understand. They say, where is the ESN? ESN is there. They are intact. But remember, even though they are there, they need materials to work. They need logistics. I have heard people are asking, where do we support? If you go to IPOB website, you can support. For those of you who are on ground, who want to support, have a little patience. The leadership is working on how possible best some of you can support after we verify that you are genuinely want to support. We know the enemy can come from anywhere trying to do so. That's why, but we are going to we're going to give you the channels or the links how you can be able to support the Eastern Security Network. There is no other time to support ESN if not now. There is no other way. We need your support. The support we are talking about is not just support by just talking by mouth. There is a lot to do on ground. There is tension on ground. The Fulani invasion is real. It's a big threat to our people. It's a threat to our own existence. And I call every one of you, if you have never supported ESM before, because we know people have done a lot of things that some people don't want to support ESM. And that is what the Nigerian government wants. Some of our people also have contributed in giving ESN a bad name. But those who still want to contribute, you still have the opportunity to contribute. You understand the work of ESN. Forget about everything. They have tried to blackmail the leadership, tried to blackmail ESN. And I can tell you, most of the commanders of ESN, they are intact. They are there. And if you think they are involved in criminality, Chinasa will never spare any one of them. The leadership of IPOB will not spare any one of them. And that is why most of them have no problem. They do their job. They are under oath. They can't go into criminality because they know the consequences. MAZI Chinedu, thank you so much for hosting me this evening. I hope in the next couple of weeks, or if there is any emergency that will lead me to come on air, I will also come on air as we are keeping our fingers crossed on the threats coming from the Northerners. Also, dear friends, everybody be careful about the protests they say they are carrying out on 7th If you're a Biafran, if you're an Igbo man, just be careful. I'm not going to tell you don't participate in what they're doing, but be careful so that it won't turn on you. Because anything any Igbo man is doing in any part of Nigeria, be assured you may be the scapegoat at the end of the whole show. I'm not going to tell you if you are a Lego, it's up to you, but please, nobody goes there in the name of IPOB, in the name of IPOB that we are fighting for bad governance. We are fighting for this thing. IPOB is never part of that. Is not what we are pursuing. Our own agenda is very clear and different from what those are the people who are trying to make Nigeria to be better. For us, we don't want to make Nigeria to be better. Our duty is to make sure Nigeria disintegrates so that the indigenous people of Biafra can have a home they can call their own, where we can be able to live freely as people without people dictating and holding us as slaves in our own land. There were no more Chineke.
This is where we will end the program. As you've heard it, our people should put the whole words into action. And from me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, it is simply good evening.